are back.
We're back.
Welcome to episode 12 of the Real Talk Lineup, where we unravel life one laugh at a time. I'm your host, JoJo.
And I am Ronnie Cole.
And on this week's episode, somebody lied to Snoop.
What?
Mm-hmm. Elon Musk has a baby.
With what? I mean, with who?
We'll find out. And our new segment, Trump Tales.
Oh, this should be good.
We're going to pick out one lie a week. It's going to be hard, though.
Well, he gives us like 4 a day, so
minimum.
That might increase.
Yeah, minimum 4 a day.
Okay.
It's all this and much, much more up next on the Real Talk Lineup.
They have to be following him every moment of the day.
J-Lo getting divorced?
He still contributed to society.
I think maybe marijuana.
That is not obvious. How did that happen?
I would be too afraid, but sometimes I'm like, man, I need a little boost. So I have to say, Ronnie Cole, I am so happy to be back.
I am ecstatic. You have no idea.
I know. And we're here after work podcasting, so you know we really want to do this.
That's how much we just love it.
Yep.
We just love it.
Okay, so let's get down to our celebrity breakdown. I initially was going to talk about the Oscars, but they were so boring.
I don't even watch that stuff. Like, I used to watch it when I was like a teenager because I wanted to see the celebrities, but now I'm like, nope, bunch of rich people being rich. So
yeah, it was boring. No one got slapped in the face. So
it hasn't been the same since then.
No. So now we're just going to talk about Jay-Z being unaccused of sexual assault. Jay-Z is revealing how he discovered that the woman accusing him of rape allegedly lied about his involvement and that the attorney Tony Busby reportedly pressured her to sue him. A private investigator, Charlotte Henderson, filed an affidavit stating that during a February 2025 meeting, the accuser admitted that Busby pushed her to include Jay-Z in the lawsuit she originally intended for Sean P. Diddy Combs.
Stop. Really?
Yes.
Why would he make her do that?
I'm sure it has to do with money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he encouraged her to implicate Jay-Z. The private investigator, Henderson, says that the accuser clearly stated that Jay-Z was present at one of these parties, but was not involved in the assault. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I never heard of this.
Okay. Despite this, the attorney filed a civil lawsuit against both Jay-Z and Diddy, but the case fell apart as media outlets uncovered inconsistencies in the accuser's story. She later dismissed the lawsuit after the lawyer told her that Jay-Z was threatening her life.
Oh, whatever.
The PI also noted that the accuser never appeared scared and asked, but how does this help me? When asked to sign the affidavit stating Jay-Z never assaulted her. And this shit makes me so angry.
It's ridiculous.
Because there are actual people who are sexual assault victims.
Yep.
And when people do stuff like this, it discredits them.
Little boy who cried wolf.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I
never knew any details. So was this like something that happened a million years ago, or is this like a recent occurrence? Because
it says this allegedly happened at one of the parties.
A Diddy party?
A Diddy party.
So it probably did happen.
But Jay-Z probably wasn't involved. So I'm assuming that the lawyer is pressuring her to say Jay-Z's involved because he's a billionaire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the private investigator apparently was not hired by Jay-Z and his attorneys. Yeah. So did Beyonce hire him? Because they were investigating her, to make her say, hey, this didn't happen.
Yeah. So
who sent them to her?
It's got to be Jay-Z or somebody in his camp.
They said it was not him. It was probably Beyonce.
Oh, yeah. She needed to find out, was this true or not?
I need proof. Oh, my God.
She was about to get her sister to beat him up in the elevator again.
Right. Why won't they release the girl's name?
I don't know.
Why are they calling her Jane Doe?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to do some digging.
Because if there's court filings, there's got to
has to be a name.
It's really public record. So her name's got to be out there.
Right.
It'll come out.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm going to find it.
Okay.
So I could get pictures and see who she is.
Okay. I'm sure she's gross.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That shouldn't matter, but.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on. Elon Musk welcomes baby number 14.
Oh, God.
14.
Why? It's the spawn of Satan.
It is.
It's the spawn of Satan.
Baby number 14.
Oh my!
It's his fourth
God.
child with tech executive Siobhan Zillis. The couple announced the birth of their son, Selden, and I'm sure I'm going to say this name wrong.
Oh, you are.
Lycurgus.
What?
On social media on February 28th.
Yeah.
They also share twins Strider and Azor. They're 3. And then a 12-month-old Arcadia. So Zillis, she's an AI specialist at Musk's Neuralink.
Yeah.
She's expressing admiration for him, stating she chose to have children with him over an anonymous donor. Meanwhile, Musk reportedly welcomed his 13th child with author Ashley St. Clair 5 months ago.
But yeah.
So he's Nick Cannon in it. He's doing the Nick Cannon.
You are a very, very, very busy and annoying man. Elon.
He is.
Oh my God.
And I think it's disgusting.
It is.
I didn't know
going around making baby mamas.
Yeah, and I didn't know he had this many children. And like, I wonder, are these women like actually sleeping with him, or is this like IVF?
One of them said something. I saw one that said IVF, but 14 of them, he has to be sleeping. Wait, though, because he has like twins and triplets, and so maybe they might all be
IVF.
Artificial. They're AI baby.
Artificial, like his face looks. Okay, I'm sorry. But you can't properly parent 14 kids.
You cannot. And with all those different mothers, like, how are you present? Like, that money means nothing at the end of the day. But I'm hoping that they're not sociopaths like he is. Like, that would suck.
I don't see how people find what they think is so great about him.
I don't know.
Can't be.
Like, one of them said, what did she say? Okay, no, I have a quote from Miss Zillis, the AI specialist. She said that he really wants smart people to have his kids, so he encouraged me to. So he paid her for these babies.
Stop.
He paid her for her womb.
That's like reproductive abuse.
It is. He paid her for. Well, if he gives me $1 million, I'll have a baby. So I guess it just depends.
But then that means you have to, you're tied to him for the rest of your life.
Forever.
Is that worth $1 million?
No, it's not. So he has 14 total, right?
Yes.
I read that he has a set of twins who are 20 years old, a set of triplets who are 19. He had one baby in 2002 that died at 10 months old. They said that the baby passed away.
Okay.
And then the little baby XABCD, whoever he named him, he's 4 years old. And then he has a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. And then he has this cluster of babies with the AI lady.
It's too much.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know.
Why are they doing him?
I don't know.
Is the question.
I don't
That
know.
is so nasty.
It is. Okay.
Go to hell, Elon.
Don't have any more kids.
Please.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Somebody lied to Snoop Dogg.
Why would you lie to Uncle Snoop?
I don't know, but he's now partnering with Tune FM after calling out his low Spotify earnings, claiming that he only made $45,000 for 1 billion streams. However, Spotify is disputing this. They told TMZ Hip Hop that 1 billion streams typically generate millions for the right holders and suggested that Snoop's people took the money.
So he doesn't have the rights?
Well,
To
I'm
the
sure
music?
he has the rights to the music, but Spotify's telling him that, okay, they're thinking somebody in his team took the
There's
money.
the middleman.
But wouldn't Spotify have a record of how much that they paid
like a
him?
paycheck stub.
Yeah. They
Or-
have to.
Yeah, they have to keep track of that.
I know you don't make a lot of money from streaming. Like, I've done royalty invoices for independent record label. You get fractions of a penny.
Really?
Yeah.
Sucks.
You don't make a lot. But we have made a penny streaming. FYI.
Rolling in the big bucks is what we're doing over here.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out, Elon.
So yeah, now he's just gonna team with Tune FM. That's like an internet radio station.
Okay.
And then he's gonna get more money from them instead of Spotify.
Well, sometimes that's what you gotta do. If that's what
Yeah,
because if a job doesn't pay you, you leave the job
that's right.
or you steal from them. That's an option too, Snoop.
Oh my goodness. Get your money, Snoop Dogg.
Get your money, honey.
By any means necessary. Oh my God.
I love it.
All right. Okay, it is time for our brand new segment, Trump Tales. What we here at the Real Talk lineup like to call gangster politics.
I love it.
I know. Each week, we're going to talk about a lie that Trump told. And it's going to be hard because, you know, he just did that congressional speech.
I did not even watch it.
I watched it and then I just tuned out like halfway through.
I wanted to wait a little bit because I have to figure out what approach to take because he pisses me off every time he opens his mouth. So I'm trying to...
Ronnie Cole, all it is,
Here we go.
is him talking about how great he is.
Are you serious?
And him talking about how horrible Joe Biden is, or how horrible everybody is. A lot of it's Joe Biden, but how amazing he is. It's for 2 hours.
I don't know how we got here.
How do you ramble on that long?
About yourself.
About yourself.
And you've not really accomplished anything in your lifetime.
No. He has to know that people are going to fact check him.
Absolutely.
But he doesn't care.
He does not.
No.
Because there are no consequences to his actions.
Clearly. He disregards
all these felonies and whatnot.
he disregards any need for accuracy.
Care.
So, I went to MSNBC because I knew there had to be multiple lies made at this congressional speech. And of course there were,
yes.
But we can only talk about one because if we talk about all of them, the podcast will go on for a couple hours. But we're going to talk about the lie Trump told in reference to the Biden era inflation. He said rates were the worst, perhaps even in the history of our country. They're not sure.
The fact that you said that you're not sure, as the person who's supposed to give us this information, is scary.
But people are sure. And it wasn't true.
He's not sure. That's what he meant to say. I don't know what I'm talking about.
He said Joe Biden especially let the egg prices get out of control.
He did not.
And we're working hard to get it back down. That statement needs context, okay?
He gives me anxiety.
He does. So of course, everybody knows that egg prices have skyrocketed.
Yes.
It's not Joe Biden's fault.
It is not, because when Joe was in, the eggs were fine.
Let me find out that Joe Biden is rising up the egg prices. He's not. Okay?
He's not.
So for more than 2 years, farmers have fought a battle with the fatal bird flu. Like it's contaminating all of their egg-laying hens. Yep. So that's why there's no eggs and the egg prices are high.
Exactly.
Not Joe Biden.
No.
Okay.
It's not Joe. It's the bird flu.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't even know what to say. He is such a dummy. He's stupid. I don't like the way he talks.
Hold on.
And everything's personal. Like he feels Joe made the eggs cost a lot of money, so they could think that I did it. Like, no, stupid. That's not how the world works.
I don't think that there's a connection from his brain to his mouth.
There is not. There is not. He talks like a 75-year-old kindergartner.
Yeah.
He has all this money, all this attention, all this power, and he's just talking. Nothing's making sense. Nothing has to make sense. They've allowed him to run the nation, not for one term. Now we're in the second term of it. Like, no.
This is like honestly the first time I've ever really been like scared of the future for our country. And
Me too.
He talks such a good game, but if he was telling the truth, it would be amazing.
Yeah.
But everything is a lie.
Everything's a lie.
So it's not amazing. It's scary.
It's very scary. And he's such an emotional person. Like everything's a tantrum.
Yeah.
Everything's a tantrum. He's not trying to make anything better. He's not trying to create any sense of comfort and ease. Like everything's like, set it on fire, set it on fire, set it on fire. Like it's not, there's no like in between, like, hey, we're going to tweak federal funding. We're going to tweak this because we need to do X, Y, and Z. It's like, no, completely cut it off. I don't care who it benefits or who it hurts. Cut it off. It's done.
I know. And like, of course, there's nothing wrong with cleaning up different departments of the government, but you're firing everybody and then realizing, Oh, wait.
Who's going to do the work?
We need so-and-so. We need so-and-so to run the nuclear power plants.
Exactly.
So
like a bunch of people had got laid off. I forgot from where, but they were like having the people, they told them that they could no longer work at home and that they were mandated to come back into the office.
Okay.
They were getting a lot of complaints because they're saying like their Wi-Fi connection is slow at the job, so they can't work. There's not enough space in like the building that they place them in to work.
How
so they
does
can't
the
work.
federal government have slow Wi-Fi?
How? And then they said like half the people there are like coughing and hacking. So everybody's sick.
Everyone's
because
getting
their
sick now?
immune system's so weak because they've been at home for
My
6
God.
years.
It's too much. We got 4 years of this.
God. Buckle up, guys.
Yeah.
It's going.
It's a rodeo for sure.
A rodeo.
Okay. Well, we're moving on to
God.
Ronnie Cole's question of the day.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. I couldn't really think of anything like juicy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make it real simple.
Okay. Simple is good. It's after work, not
Yeah,
before.
I know, right? What chore would you get rid of forever?
Folding laundry and putting it away.
Really?
Yes.
Mine's is the dishes.
Really?
I would cook in a styrofoam pot and pan if I had it. Okay. I don't like washing dishes. My house would be sparkling. Like I'm talking about on the floor, hands and knees, scrubbing the floors. I'm not washing a dish.
Really?
They're piled up to the ceiling.
Really?
Meanwhile, you can eat off the floor.
Okay.
Like,
but not in a dish off the floor, just off the
no,
floor.
just directly. The floor is cleaner than the stuff in this sink. I promise.
Really?
And I have a dishwasher, and I will not use it.
Stop
Isn't that
it.
crazy?
Stop.
My friend gets so mad. She like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my
Did
life.
you grow up without a
We
dishwasher?
grew up without a dishwasher.
Yeah.
I was the
I got you.
I was the dishwasher.
Yeah, that's how we were growing up. We didn't have a dishwasher.
I still hand wash my dishes in the sink.
So do I.
That is so.
But I'm not
the
washing.
dishwasher is the dryer for me now.
Yeah.
After I wash the dishes, I put them in a dishwasher.
I don't mind dishes. I don't
I
mind.
hate them.
I find cleaning therapeutic for me.
Yep, me too.
But I hate folding clothes or hanging them up. And I don't know why.
That's my favorite part.
Really?
I don't like to fold them.
Uh-huh.
I hang up everything.
Okay.
Everything's in the closet.
I got half and half, but
Yeah.
certain things I hang up and certain things I fold. But
mhm.
I don't know why but I don't want to do it ever.
Ever. I love it.
But you kind of have to force yourself to do those things
You do.
if you don't want wrinkled clothes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Okay.
No wrinkles.
Okay, it is now time to board the crazy train. A man was caught smuggling cocaine under his toupee at an airport. A Colombian man was arrested for attempting to smuggle cocaine valued at approximately $10,500
Big bucks.
under his toupee at Cartagena International Airport. I believe that's in South America.
Mhm.
Oh, Colombia. Yeah. Okay. Before his flight to Amsterdam, airport authorities identified him through profiling techniques.
What?
Yeah.
What's
so
that?
they probably saw him and be like, he looks like a so-and-so. Let's get him.
Is that a toupee?
Yeah. A body search revealed that the wig concealed 19 capsules filled with over 220 grams of cocaine.
Wow.
He should have glued that wig on.
I thought I saw. I thought he did.
It could have been glued.
Because they were like spraying stuff or something.
Oh, were
trying to
they?
get it off.
Okay.
Oh my God. I cannot imagine.
It must have been a really bad toupee.
I cannot. Yeah. The color and the texture was just all wrong.
All right.
If my friend would have did it, they would have never knew. They
Okay.
would have never known.
He needed a better hairdresser.
Yeah. Shout out to Brina.
Okay.
She be doing that hair.
The next car in the crazy train. A 33-year-old woman in China recently underwent treatment for a hermal-facial atrophy. I can't say the word. Can you say
Atrophy?
it? Atrophy. There you go.
Oh, okay.
A rare condition where the skin, muscles, and tissues on one side of the face gradually shrink and weaken. During the procedures, doctors discovered 5 contact
What?
lenses stuck between behind this woman's left eye. She had been wearing contact lenses for several years and had lost several in the past few months, but never imagined that they were stuck in her eye.
How does that happen?
So it said the hemifacial atrophy created enough space for the contact lenses to disappear.
Oh my God. She could have lost her eyesight. Did she go blind?
I don't think so.
Oh my God. She could have.
One time, I used to wear contact lenses. I wear glasses now, as you can see, because you're looking at me.
Oh, yes, I do.
But
I see them.
I got a contact lens stuck in my eye one time, and I have never worn contact lenses since then.
That is scary.
Because it hurt so bad.
I'm sure, because
Yeah.
it's not that much space in between the skin of your head and your skull.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I would be so scared.
Oh, the thought of five
I
of them
would
back
be
there.
So, it had to hurt.
It makes my eyes water just thinking about it.
It does. That had to hurt.
I mean, it said that the contact lenses didn't cause any problems for her.
That is weird that it didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Because of the lack of space. Like I used to wear contacts, but my contacts were so thick. Have you ever seen a thick contact?
No, I have
not.
not.
Oh my God. It is embarrassing.
Did they make like your eyes bulge?
It's not even like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
No, you know how the contact lenses, the normal ones, they're like thin and they'll like fold over.
Mm-hmm.
Mine were thick and they were almost like a rubber consistency. Like they did not fold.
So they were like a hard contact lens.
I guess.
Okay.
Like, and it was thick.
Did they bother your eyes?
It was thick. No. And I loved it, but I stopped wearing them because I had got a cut on one of my eyes and they were like, oh, if it gets infected, we're going to have to do surgery. And I'm just like, you're not digging in my eyeball with a needle. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was 20 years ago. I never wore them again.
I mean, I've got contacts since then, but I don't ever wear them just because
I'm scared.
My eyes are so bad now that even if I have, like, if I put the contact lenses on, I can't see close up to me at all. So I would need reading. Yeah. So I would need reading glasses.
Oh, well,
so that defeats the purpose.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Last car on the crazy train. A Frenchman's stolen credit card leads to jackpot winnings.
Shut up.
Yes. The Frenchman's stolen credit card was used to purchase a winning scratch-off lottery ticket, and now he's trying to track down the thieves who used his card. The card was stolen from the man's car, and the thieves used it to buy a $500,000 jackpot scratch-off. The man's lawyer is proposing an amnesty, saying his client is willing to split the winnings with the thieves.
Absolutely not.
If they come forward. The French National Lottery has been notified, and the police are likely to seize the winnings when the thieves try to claim it. We are not splitting that jackpot.
We are not. Give that man his money. You use his money to win that money. That is his money.
You're getting me my credit card back.
And you're giving me my money.
And you're
going to jail.
Exactly.
The heck? I cannot imagine.
No.
Especially if he didn't have that much money to begin with. And you're going to go and take my money and win a jackpot. Give me every penny. I want every single dime of my money.
So I want to know, though, how did he find out that they won the lottery using his credit card? I wonder if they used it in a machine, if like the lottery notified him of that.
We're like, hey, you purchased a ticket on this day at this time and you haven't claimed your winnings yet. Where are you?
Yeah.
They're going to jail.
They're going to jail.
They got to go to jail. But will they give him his money?
I don't know.
He didn't technically make
I feel
the
like
purchase.
the lottery is going to use that as an excuse not to pay out.
To pay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Or the police are going to keep the money as some kind of evidence.
Dirty dogs.
Yep.
Dirty.
You know who I thought about today?
Who?
That guy that, remember, he went to court for a suspended license, and he was in the car. He was in the car.
Yeah.
I gotta find out what happened to him.
Please.
Okay, we'll talk about him next week.
Yes, we'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, I am just so super excited to be back, and I don't ever want to take a break again.
Ever.
Yeah.
For any reason.
Yep. You can check us out at realtalklineup.com or on Facebook and Instagram at Real Talk Lineup.
It's been real.